Hey everyone, today I will go through the fall season of 2021. So you're gonna find out what animes that I'm going to be reacting to this season, and also what I'm gonna be watching on my own time. So to do this, I'm using AniChart this time. I've sorted it by popularity, and this is also how I will do it. If I mark something as green, that means I will be reacting to it. If I mark something as yellow, that means I'm going to be watching it on my own time. That also includes, for example, if I'm watching a sequel. So it's not always a maybe. It just means that I will be watching it on my own time. And red means I'm not going to be watching at all. All right, so let's get right into it. So the first one we have right now is Demon Slayer. And this one is a red. Reason being that I never finished season 1. I watched it a couple of episodes when it started in 2019, but I guess I just forgot about it, and then it never came back to me. And yeah, I have too much to catch up, and I'm not really feeling motivated to do it, to be honest. So I'm just gonna be skipping on this one. Next up, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Part 2. This one is a green, so this means we have our first reaction show. This one I will be reacting to. I did react to Part 1 when I started with reactions, and I'm not very proud of those videos because it was when I just started and I didn't have the best gears, so they're not the best videos. And that also is the reason why I don't have all the episodes of Part 1 as for reactions, because of the cheap gears that I used then. Sometimes things crashed and I couldn't react to it, so I had to watch it on my own time. So yeah. But for now, way better. So look forward to reaction, hopefully on every episode of Part 2. Next up, Komi Can't Communicate. This one is a green. However, I'm not using fan subs because I heard that Netflix has taken over this, and they are gonna be a few weeks late with the release. And because I don't use fan subs, I'm gonna have to wait for the Netflix release before I can react to this one. That means that I'm gonna be a bit behind, maybe. So, but I will get there eventually and react to the episode. So don't worry, you will see them. Next up, Yo-Yo. I am watching on my own time. Not right now though, because I'm trying to watch season 1. So this one eventually, but not right now. And Platinum End, we got the author of Death Note. So it's probably gonna be interesting. But from what I saw, I feel that this is a show that I prefer to watch on my own time. Next up, we have 86 Part 2. I did not react to Part 1. And that was stupid of me. The reason I didn't do it because when I first saw it, I was like, you know what, it could be okay. I'm gonna just be checking it out on my own time. It was way better than okay. So Part 2, yeah, I will react to Part 2 for that reason. Next up, Mirukushan. This one I will be watching on my own time. I like what I saw, but yeah, I just feel better watching it for myself. Pact of Destiny, Madhouse Mappa Together. Like, I think the story is about music, etc. But the fact that it's Madhouse and Mappa together working on this one, yeah, I can't say no to reacting to this one. So yeah, it's a green. I'm going to react to Pact of Destiny. Next up, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. This one I will also be checking out on my own time. I like the concept actually of the assassin who gets reincarnated, and from what I understood it from the preview I saw, he goes back to his old job in the new world too, you know, with his experience. So that looks kind of interesting actually. Next up, World and Harem. Yeah, I saw the preview for this already, and I know the story. This is a show that I feel that I want to watch it on my own time, actually. I feel better watching it on my own time. I'm not going to react to this one. Next up, The Faraway Paladin. I heard great things about the light novel for this one, and that keeps my hopes up high for this one. I heard that the author for this one has... I think at least I read that the author took inspiration from Mushoku Tensei. I like what I saw from the preview too. I will be checking out, not reaction. Banished from the hero's party, I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. This one I will be watching on my own time because it looks very chill. So yeah, I don't think it's for reactions. Next up, the Teasing Senpai. I forgot the English name, but yeah, I like what I saw, and I'm definitely going to watch this one. I just don't feel that I have time to react to this one, so I'm just gonna be watching it on my own time. Next up, Visual Prison. This one is a... I will check it out probably, just to see what I think about it. No reactions. World Trigger 3rd season. This one's read. I forgot to mention also that I've already read the synopsis and everything for these, so I don't need to read them, etc. I've done it several times already, like already before, in the beginning of summer season, I started doing it because I feel that I need to go back here and you know, check the synopsis and watch updated previews several times to set my mind on what I really want to react to, because I don't think I can make that decision after just looking once. So yeah, if I go back and watch a few times, that's how my mind can decide, you know, what's best for me to react to. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Tsuki to Laika to Nosferatu. This one I will be checking out on my own time. I wasn't too excited when I saw the preview or read the synopsis, but I'll give it a shot. Next up, Taisho Otomi Fairy Tale. From what I read, it reminds me a bit of Duke of Destiny's Maid. This one looks to be similar, but beautiful love story. So I will be checking it out. No reactions. You know what? Maybe I should react to this one actually. Yeah, you know what? This is a green, because I'm expected to have most Fridays off. So, and I have nothing on Fridays. So, because this is a Friday anime for me. So, you know what? Last minute decision. I will react to this one. Sure. Next up, Restaurant to Another World, Season 2. I did not watch Season 1, so this one's a red. Next up, we have Sakugan. This one is a green too, because I really like what I saw from the preview, and the story looks very interesting. Reminds me a bit of Made in Abyss. So yeah, Sakugan reaction. Next up, Ranking of Kings from Wit Studio. This one I will be checking out on my own time. The same with this one. This one is actually one that I find kind of interesting. You know, the guy eating the fruit and then suddenly becomes handsome. I'll be checking it out, sure. Blade Runner, red. I did not finish Season 1. This one is red. This one is a red too, because I have not watched previous Love. This one is a red too. This one I will be checking out on my own time. It looked kind of interesting though, you know, with the Abyss. It almost is that we have another one that is almost like Made in Abyss, I think. So yeah, I will be checking out, but no reaction. Next up, we got the Idol show for this season, I think, and it's a selection project. Yeah, we got a good studio too. So, and I like for what I saw from the preview. So, I'll be checking out. No reaction. Next up, Yuki Yuna is a hero. No. Lupin. No. Shiki Sakura. Sure, I will check it out. I find it kind of interesting to watch actually. So yeah, I will check it out. Next up, Tesla Note. I will be checking this one out too. The reason I'm decided to look at this anime is because it reminds me a lot of X-Arm. I did watch one episode of X-Arm and I dropped it instantly. I just couldn't watch any more of X-Arm. But for this one, I'm going to try to keep the whole show. But who knows? Maybe it will become awesome. I've actually I've actually been for fun been joking about, you know, this one's gonna be like almost anime of the season and everything. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's full CGI, so I guess that's the reason. But who knows? It could be interesting too. So we will see. Next up, we have Purore. This one is the ice hockey anime. This one is watching on my own time. With that said, though, I'm very excited for Purore because I don't think I've ever seen an anime about ice hockey. And from what I saw from the previews and etc., this one is one of those that I will most look forward to. Next up, I think it's some card game show, right? This one's a red. This one is watch on my own time. I already read the plot for this one. The same with this one. This one doesn't really interest me that much. I'm just usually not a big fan of action-driven mecha, you know, like Dana Senon, etc. It looks very similar to that from what I saw from the preview. But I'll give it a try. We got Megata Musashi 2. This one is also mecha, but this one looks to be a little bit darker mecha though. When it comes to mecha, I prefer darker mecha. For example, 86 or Darling in the Franxx. Like, I think Darling in the Franxx is one of the best mecha shows that I've ever seen, if not the best mecha show that I've seen. This one might not be in that high position, but I'm still very excited about it, especially because of the story. So very much looking forward to Megata Musashi. Digimon Ghost Game. I have not watched Digimon for a long time actually, and this one looks to be a new kind of Digimon. Is now I actually kind of get excited for Digimon again, so I'll probably check it out if I can. This one too. This one I will probably be checking out. This one too. The only reason I'm putting this one as yellow though is because the preview looked very funny. I think it was like the dude in this show, like he's supposed to fight monsters, I think, and for him to fight monster, I think he becomes a DJ or something like that and plays music. the preview looked funny though, but if I can, I'll probably check it out. It looked interesting in its own way. This one's red. The shorts, okay. Kagenado. We got a lot of characters from famous Kyoto Animation. So probably we'll be checking this one out. Sure. This one is red. I never finished part 1. This one I will be checking out. This one is definitely not for reaction because it's ASMR. So, you know, for me it's just to watch for relaxation really, but I will definitely watch it. Deji Meets Girl. I liked for what I saw about this one, so yeah, it looks interesting. So I'm gonna be checking it out. This one is red, 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 and red. Okay. Yaisama, I dropped. I want to be clear about something though. I did not drop this one because it was bad. I did not think it was bad. The reason I'm dropping it is because I noticed that there are a lot of shows this fall season that are on Saturdays that I plan to check out. So I needed to, for that reason, I needed to remove something from my watch list so I don't get overwhelmed with too much anime. And unfortunately, Yaisama was the victim here. So yeah, that's the way it is. It also, I guess one of the reasons too is because of the fillers. If you looked at my last reaction for this one, I kind of complained about the unnecessary fillers and everything. So I kind of maybe less excited about this anime. So I guess that was a reason too. Yeah. Next up, we have Aquatope. That is the continuation then of Aquatope. So yeah, this one is green. Unfortunately, I feel that this show doesn't get the recognition that it deserves, because this is a truly work of art, if you ask me. This one is probably my number one for summer season, because yeah, I just love the story for this one, and even my own reactions actually don't get too much engagement, but still, for those few who watch my reaction for Aquatope and like them, yeah, I'm doing this both for you, but also for myself, because even though I don't get too many views or whatever on Aquatope, I love reacting to the show, so I'm still gonna do it. We're gonna skip on movies actually, and go back to these OVA. Yeah, Blue Period I will check out, sure, given, yes. So those I will not react to. I did react to the movie, but yeah, I think I will, when the OVA arrives, I will probably just watch it on my own time. But yeah, I really enjoyed Given. It had a beautiful story. It's a very good anime. Blue Period I like too, from what I saw from the preview. So yeah, this one's red, 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 and this one I am currently watching. I'm not reacting to this one for the reason that it's like we have some really good staff on Hake Story, but I think Funimation got the license before the actual TV release for this one. So for me reacting to this, I think it might be higher risk for copyright strikes, even though I only use timer, but I don't want to take the risk. So yeah, just watching it on my own time. We got Gambare Dokishan. This one I'm actually watching right now. I like what I saw from the first episode. This one is red because I dropped season 2. Red, maybe, red, maybe. And this one I'm probably gonna check out too. All right, that was it. So I'm just gonna go through. We're gonna do a little recap here, but from here I'm only gonna say the ones that I will be reacting to. All right, so you guys know from here the shows that I will be reacting to. So the first one I will be reacting to is Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Part 2. The second one I will be reacting to is Komi Can't Communicate. That will be when the Netflix release arrives, because I'm not using fan subs. So you're gonna have to be patient about this one. The third one is 86 Part 2. This one I will be reacting to. The fourth one I will be reacting to is Tact of Destiny. The fifth one I will be reacting to is Taisho Otomi Fairy Tail. The sixth one I will be reacting to is Sakugan. And the seventh one I will be reacting to is Aquatope, the continuation of Aquatope. So yeah, we're gonna check it one more time. Mushoku Tensei, Komi Can't Communicate, 86 Part 2, Tact of Destiny, Taisho Otome Fairy Tail, Sakugan, and the Aquatope on White Sand. I also want to make something clear here that I didn't do in the beginning of the video. When I say that I will be reacting to it, that will be at least episode 1. Because from what you have seen from previous season with me, is that if I feel that something is maybe I don't feel too excited to react to show, maybe I feel better watching it on my own after a while, I might drop it from reactions, but you will notice if that happened. But green means at least episode 1. Just so you don't wonder, just so you don't think later then that, you know, he said he was gonna react to it. It means react to at least episode 1, and we will see what happens from there. All right. But anyway, now you know my reaction list for fall season. So I'm really excited about this season, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, that's all I can say for now. So have a nice day. Bye.